Okay. Hi, my name is Jessica, and I was diagnosed with a brainstem glioma. The specific term for the type of brainstem glioma I had was called diffused intrinsic pontine glioma. When I was diagnosed, I was 11 years old. What started was my double vision. That was the biggest indicator as something was wrong with me. And then eventually, our my family sought the correct medical personnel to get me to get an MRI, where I was diagnosed with my brainstem glioma tumor, and I was given 8 to 18 months to live with or without conventional medicine. No, believe it or not, most people were actually scared, but for me, as an 11-year-old, I knew I would be safe somehow. And I believed in Jesus and God, and for me, I was safe. And I relied on Jesus Christ and my family and divine intervention and spirit, which ultimately led me to Dr. Burzynski and the journey that I have been on ever since. My family have consulted with multiple physicians to get a confirmed diagnosis because when they got the first reading saying that I had 8 to 18 months to live and I had this deadly brain tumor, they couldn't believe it. So they did seek multiple opinions. St. Jude's is included in that, and they all came back conclusive before we found out about Dr. Burzynski. When I first went to the Burzynski Clinic, I was just like, oh, another doctor's office. Like at this point, you've been to several. And it was different. Patients, the comfort of the patients was always different. There's a genuine essence there in that clinic. I tell you, Dr. Brzezinski's clinic is just so different. It's like until you enter it, you do not and will not understand. It just has a different essence about it. So the treatment, so when I went to the Burzynski Clinic, my treatment lasted for me a total of 2 years. And Dr. Burzynski is just truly a genius regarding genetic DNA and understanding the genetic mapping of the human genome. Um, Regardless, I was on treatment for a total of 2 years. I had to have an infusion with his treatment called antineoplastins. I only had antineoplastins. I did not have surgery, I did not have chemo, and I did not have radiation. I was also at a stage 1 to stage 2. So there were times I was seriously super struggling and just tired. There were like I just remember being tired a lot. But I will say this, I was able to still attend school even with my IV infusion in me. And, I would say I also did have some swelling because the treatment does cause the swelling. But of course, they monitor your labs and pay attention to it. And for me, it really worked with my life in ways that majority of current cancer treatments can't. I mean, it's still going to be a struggle because you're still battling cancer, but it is so much better. I mean, name a cancer patient that has been able to go to school while they were on treatment and not lose their hair, not have their body decrepit, still be able to even play a sport at that. So that's where Dr. Burzynski's treatment really is a better option by far. And it doesn't do any harm to the cells of the body. So that's what even makes it more outstanding. So even though I got healed from him, I still had suffered with some double vision as well. But I was able to get in glasses called Prism, which were special for people like me to help your eyes work together when you had an attack in your brain and you can't control your nerves. And then later on, I ended up having eye surgery where they could manipulate the superficial muscle. Since I showed enough stability, I was able to have my eyes worked where I don't really see double like I used to. How long have I been cancer free? 30 years I've been cancer free. Yeah. Dr. Burzynski, I love you. I love the clinic. I love what your mission is. I love that there is this need to help the world, and I want the world to have your treatment because we all deserve it. And I believe the world should work for you for the humanitarian effect of what you can accomplish in healing people.